What up, YouTube? Topaz Yates back with another live from the underground, man. And today, got something special for you. Today, your boy just had an interview with Yelawolf. Something that I did not foresee coming. It just happened. And you know what? I'm gonna explain everything there is about it. And that's why I titled this interview like the last hip-hop interview of Yelawolf, possibly. Because for those of you who don't know, looking at his career trajectory, what he's doing right now, he just released an album called Something Why. And this record is a rock record. As he is on record saying that, I don't know when the next time I'm going to return to make another hip-hop record. Mudmouth is going to really be it for a long time, as he is clearly switching gears into rock and roll full time. So when I got the opportunity to take the interview, I'm like, yo, this might be the last time that anyone talks anything related to rap to him if he is delving that far into the deep end. Knock on wood, I hope he returns. But this could be quite possibly the last hip-hop related interview that he does. And personally, I'm sad to see him go. But I know it gotta be done because he is a true superstar with the music that really didn't get a fair shake, in my humble opinion. Like all of the super dope and classic music that he's made that ultimately defined me in my life. Like a bunch of songs that I even, I shouted, I wanted to tell him specifically these songs are the ones that really helped me a lot, like Tennessee Love, the song Gangster, songs like Howdy that was produced by M16, Father's Day, Rhyme Room with Raekwon up on there, and Killer Mike, Renegades, You Should Have Known, In Love Tonight. All of these songs meant the world to me, so much so that they're still on my playlist. I still got them. I listen to them from time to time, and they help me get motivated when times get tough. That pain that he delivers in his music, it helped me become who I am to this day. But here's the thing. How do you know that I interviewed Yelawolf? Because I was skeptical too. And given that this is something that just happened out of nowhere, you dig? I didn't have no time to prepare no questions or nothing like that, man. I was not expecting this to happen at all, but when the opportunity presented itself, I went all in to see how far it would go. And honestly, I didn't believe it because I've been scammed with this type of stuff all too often online. But therefore, because I've been scammed so much, I know the questions and things to ask for. Let me show you this. Look at the image that I just popped up. Now, as you can see, Yelawolf, when I'm trying to identify him, he sent me an image that was time-stamped, and it synced up to the day and time. But my thing is, hey man, as I'm saying specifically on that, this is cool, but anybody can copy and paste an image of someone as well documented as Yelawolf. I need a video saying that, yo, this is Yelawolf and I'm going live from the underground with Topaz Yates. And I said this because, it would leave no doubts. And any hesitation, I would disconnect it, and my connection that plugged me into this point, I would disown them immediately. See, as I said, I've been playing these types of games with people all too often, you dig? And as Yelawolf told me, that, yo, he understands, he had to beef up his security because people be scamming like this. And you know what? He indeed called me. Now, the connection wasn't the best. There was a hard echo between both he and I, on top of like static all over the imagery, but it was clear as day that it was Yelawolf, and he said exactly what I asked him. Connection, not very good, so we really couldn't do it over like imagery. We couldn't do an interview over the phone like that, so we had to do it via text, which is fine by me. But forgive me. This is a very proud moment for me because I've experienced so much BS in this profession. It's really refreshing to actually speak to someone who is who they claim to be. It's the small victories in life, the small ones. But from that point, like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and piece some questions together, like off the top of my mind, which deems like, yo, what do you actually ask somebody that you look up to as a legend in music? If you given the chance to say anything. So first question, you are a legend in rap. What sparked the Something Why album and your delve into rock? The answer, it all happened when life threw rocks at me. Also, my father was a guitarist, so many things sparked it, but the main reason was Feifei when he got into a fight with her. For those of you who don't know Feifei, his wife, ex-wife. And you know, it all makes sense. I mean, expressing pain is what Yelawolf has mastered in his music, so he's using that same formula, that same kind of pain to express himself across other genres, which I feel as though can be a sign of he's going to succeed. Second question. Do you think rock and roll will bring you all the commercial success that hip-hop seemed to deny you? Or will you continue this path as the artist of the people? The answer, I'm just doing what I do best. Make music and make people who love me happy through it. So I'll say yes, taking the part of the people's artist. Now this shows us his mindset has not changed with the genre of music. He wasn't offered a bag and a dream. Instead, this is just the direction that his art has been taking him. And I respect that. Much like how I respect Kanye West as he jumps from genre to genre and does what he wants to do because his music is what's taking him there. His artistic abilities is what's taking him there. It's not, I can find more ways to get money by doing music this way. Question number 3. Do you have any plans to utilize any of the new forms of technology for Slamerican records? For example, Snoop Dogg made an NFT album. There are crypto labels out there right now. Or are you going to remain a traditional brand? The answer, I already do. Slamerican already deals in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and a lot of coins, and we into gold now. Slamerican is larger than you think. And right there is why I wish I had more time to prepare so I would have known this. And yes, they do have gold rings, which are gold plated, and I believe calls it fake gold. And here's the thing about gold, especially right now, like gold is a very wise investment. As the market, as we're seeing crashing today, hopefully we gotten out of the market crash, but gold and precious metals run opposite to money. So when the stock market crashes, gold will continue to rise and accumulate in value. So it's a very wise investment that he's doing with Slamerican right here. The fourth question. At this point, I get caught up in the moment. So okay, before I even ask the question, like I'm getting caught up in the moment to a degree, and I'm like, I want to give him his flowers for his recent run of music, citing Aquanet, and the And what was the name of that song? It's called I didn't write it down properly. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Oh. 1 second, everybody. 1 second. Almost there. Yeah. So it's Aquanet and Doghouse. Those songs on top of the Just the Intro featuring Kasky, those are some of my favorite songs to come out all last year. So I wanted to give him all the respect and award for doing that. But I wondered while saying this, like, yo, with you going into rock, are you still going to collab with your consistent collaborators? Like, say, DJ Paul and Ritz, two of my favorite artists of all time as well. And his response, yes, DJ Paul and Ritz are family. As I breathed a sigh of relief, because those are, as I said, two of my favorite artists out there right here, right now. And with him not like just stepping away completely from anybody that he collaborated with, even like Kasky and all these people, with him not stepping away from them, that opens the door for a potential return in terms of music, in terms of even maybe an album, maybe. But as he said, it's going to be a while if he ever does. Question number 5. With streaming services as they are today, not paying artists anywhere close to what they're worth per stream, are you looking into ways around the system, like how Kanye did the STEM player, leading to him all but being excluded on Billboard? And how would you change the industry if you could? He says, in the answer, I would make sure that all celebrities would help upcoming artists. See, we rise by lifting each other up. Most artists these days are just blinded by the fame. They forgot the fans, and that they once were fans. And that's real talk. That's some real spit right there, dude. Like, this is why it's so difficult to get in contact with people to do interviews. This is why it's so difficult to communicate with these people. Even when you got a bag for them to do stuff, you can't reach out to them because they long since forgot. Like, oh, this person's trying to come up. This person is hungry. This person's trying to do something. He's trying to reach out to me. I'm gonna make it as difficult as humanly possible. But by someone on top reaching back to help those on the bottom trying to climb them up, as a whole, we are stronger. As a whole, we can take back the music, and this is me saying this. This ain't Yelawolf saying this. But as a whole, if we work together, those on top and those trying to climb up, we can take full control of the industry once again. And these streaming services and record labels known for taking all of the masters, known for taking all of the streaming money, we can find ways around that. We can all succeed. There's enough money for all of us to eat. Question number 6, as I'm continuing off of what he said off of that, I'm like, yo, that's interesting. Like, if today's Yelawolf could mentor radioactive Yelawolf, what would you say? And now here, like, we got misconstrued a bit, but even in this misconstruing, he dropped a gem. How he said, yo, no, I own radioactive. Why would I mentor something that I own? Like, oh, like, see, I didn't know that, and that's dope. I mean, in a day and age where we got Meek Mill coming out talking about how he is really yet to get paid. You got Jay-Z who sold the rights to Kanye West's music so that he can get back Reasonable Doubt masters. with all of this running rampant in the music industry, where artists are screwing over other artists, labels are taking all of the masses and doing whatever it is they want to do with it, to have an artist that actually owns all their own stuff, it's great. That's really great to see, man. But as I continue with this question, because I really wanted to get this answer, I meant it in terms that, you know, you've evolved so much since Radioactive. As an artist who's pretty much seen everything that the game has to offer, what would you say to someone just starting out? Like, what mistakes should you avoid? And he responded like, yo, stay strong. Don't give up. Work hard. And make sure you take those risks, because it's no pain, no gain. And those is facts. Those are facts, man. Like, and these is consistent things too, because I didn't like really make a video releasing my interview that I had with John Connor, which I probably will do now, because this may seem to be more of a consistent theme if I can actually get in contact with these people. Like, I hope I can. But you never know what opportunities are real or fake unless you take the chance. Take this interview, for example. I didn't believe that this was real. I didn't believe when I woke up today that I'm actually going to meet Yelawolf and communicate with him. No idea. But I followed all of the instructions that this individual told me that I needed to do in order to reach out to him. Even with me being skeptical, like, man, this is gonna be a waste of my time, and it's gonna be frustrating. But my mentality when I approach anything is like, yo, whenever an opportunity presents itself, I see it through all the way to its natural end. And in the past, man, in having the likes of, say, Timberland and individuals like that just not flake out on me, but have people who claim that they know Timberland and they run circles around you, waste your time over and over. It becomes nothing more than a headache, but yet I push things all the way to the end though. Why? For instances like this, where it actually comes true. Happens very few, but it's worthwhile. Question number 7. A question that I actually considered not releasing in this interview, but if Yelawolf is gonna keep it all the way 1,000, I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 too. And this is like one thing that I think is very admirable. What was your biggest risk that you've ever taken that didn't pan out? The answer: marrying his ex-wife. And I understand this pain all too well. See, heartbreak is truly the foundation of which inspiration is birthed, you know? We see this time and time again, but it is that pain that provides the substance in which quality music is built upon. The music that helps his audience get past their own issues. Like, I, for one, I listed a bunch of songs already that I told you I really, really enjoyed that helped make me. Those kinds of songs, they only happen when somebody has gone through a lot of things, gone through their own issues, have their own struggles. And I, for one, respect the honesty and acknowledge that his risk has propelled him into greatness with music. And the 8th and final question, because, you know, Yelawolf is a super busy individual. I don't want to take up all of his time just asking anything and everything that's coming to mind. So what I asked was, who inspires you today, and where do you see yourself in and where do you see music in 10 years? And the answer is my mom my mom inspires me because she made me who I am. And that's real talk, because he made a song off of the latest album, off of Something Why. He made a song off of Something Why that all but said this, and this is all but the confirmation of it. Like, the song is Rock and Roll Baby, song that you definitely should peep out, one that you should analyze, because you need to realize he's talking about himself there. He's inspired by his mother and the things that she was doing, and all of this made him into the Rock and Roll Baby. Solid. And where he sees himself, wherever God wants him to be. That's a man without a day in and day out plan. That's a man that's walking the path, not a man who is trying to plan out every step in every direction. And that's crazy, because I'm the type of individual that likes to come up with a plan and try to stick with that plan no matter what, wherever I go. But you know, there's a saying out there: you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Like, how life hits you is how life is just gonna hit you. There's no planning for it. How things go is how it goes, and you're going to have to react. You're going to have to make do. Man, I left that up the whole way, but that's fine. You're going to have to react. You're going to have to make do. You're going to have to make the most out of whatever presents itself in the moment. You can't shy away from it. You can't back down. You can't take it for granted, and you can't see every opportunity as that's just fake. That's not going to happen, because as I said with this interview, I didn't foresee this happening. So you should always never take any opportunity, anything that you got, for granted. And I mean, with him saying, you know, I'm going to be where I'm going to be in 10 years, wherever God wants me to be, that really makes me change. That makes me think about the directions and the planning and everything that I've done in life myself, man. It's the best parts of my life has come when I've just gone with the flow, and it's provided me with a living. It's provided me with so much. So I do believe he's definitely onto something with that. But that was the interview, ladies and gentlemen. That was the interview. And I'm happy to bring you this exclusive. The potentially Yelawolf's last hip-hop related interview. Hopefully not. Hopefully he'll be back. Hopefully he'll be back dropping classic music like we know Yelawolf is going to be dropping classic music, because he still has the edge. He's still creating a lot of quality stuff. But I appreciate everybody through the playbacks, everybody that came through to watch this joint, man. I'm going to send this out to more and more people. Hey, man, I'm probably going to send this one to Yelawolf, man. I appreciate your time, Yelawolf. If you watched this all the way to this point, I appreciate everything. As we're going to continue to keep it pushing, man. I got a few things that I need to do for today. But thank you for everything. We'll be back with another probably reaction tomorrow. Another short tomorrow. We'll see how things go. But appreciate everything, man. Somebody just now came in. Hey, whoever just came into the room, we summing things up right now. You can run it back from the top. The full interview wasn't a super long one, but thank you everybody for y'all time. Good night.